Most people don't spend much time thinking about their bathroom hardware until something breaks or they decide it is time for a change. If you have been curious about adding a bidet to your setup without turning your bathroom into a construction zone, this little device is probably the first one you have stumbled across. It is a straightforward, non-electric attachment that sits right under your existing toilet seat. What is interesting here is how it manages to feel surprisingly sturdy for something that costs so little. Instead of relying on cheap plastic internals that tend to leak after a few months, the manufacturer actually used metal ceramic valves. You can feel the difference when you turn the dial. It has a nice, weighted resistance to it that feels like it might actually last a few years. The installation is honestly the best part. You do not need to be a plumber or even particularly handy to get this thing running. It comes with all the hoses and adapters you need, and it fits onto most standard two-piece toilets without much fuss. It is one of those rare home upgrades that takes about 10 minutes and actually works exactly as advertised. Now, the design is pretty minimalist, which is a plus if you prefer your bathroom to look clean rather than cluttered. There is a guard gate that keeps the nozzle tucked away when it is not in use, which is a smart touch for keeping things sanitary. It automatically retracts, so you are not left worrying about hygiene every time you walk into the room. The water pressure is adjustable, which is crucial because nobody wants a surprise blast that is way too intense. You can dial it in to find that sweet spot that is effective but still gentle. Of course, it is not all perfect. Since it is non-electric, you are stuck with whatever temperature the water is coming out of your wall, which can be a bit of a wake-up call on a cold winter morning. It would be great if there were a way to temper that, but that is the trade-off for not having to plug anything into an outlet. Also, because it is a single nozzle design, it is strictly for rear washing. If you were hoping for more advanced features, you are not going to find them here. But for what it is, it does a solid job of cutting down on toilet paper usage, which is better for the wallet and the environment in the long run. It is a simple, no-nonsense piece of gear that does exactly what it promises without any unnecessary bells and whistles. If you are looking for a low-risk way to see if a bidet is right for your lifestyle, this is a pretty solid place to start. It is reliable, easy to maintain, and honestly, it just gets the job done without any drama.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.